yet another episode of 20,000 Leagues Under the Internet. My name is Kyle Luck, and I will be your captain this week. With me, as always and forever, are my two scuttlebutt barnacles, Harlan Spinks and John Carr.
Sweating still.
Yeah, sweaty and
It's
sticky.
a heat wave, baby. I wish it was a heat goodbye wave, but it's a hello wave. I think it's here for a few more days.
Yeah, I mean, we're in the Bay Area, so we can't really talk all that much about it. But I mean, there was a point yesterday that we were hotter than Palm Springs, so that was cool.
Our buildings are not made for this.
No, not at all.
I'm in a brick building that may as well be a pizza oven. Like, it is
dude.
retaining all the heat.
John, you are a crispy pepperoni right now. Yeah.
My windows, as you can tell, paper thin. No UV.
Yes. The listeners can hear the cars racing by.
I have a plant that I've been trying to keep alive that, John, you actually gave to me. I repotted it, and it's been looking a little sad, and I put it outside and watered it literally a day before it was 90 degrees in here, and now I think I might have killed your gift. I'm trying to keep it alive by watering it, and I don't know what to do, man. It's brutal out here.
Snake plants are hard to kill. I bet you give them some time, they'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, enough with the small talk, guys. Not only has it been
move on to the big talk.
Yeah, not only has it been a brutal physical heat wave going on here, we're all dying from that, but the internet was also popping the fuck off, dude. I have so many catches. I'm gonna just do a quick speed run. I'm gonna read the headlines for some of these. We might have some questions, I'm sure we will, of everything.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, I just gotta get these out, again, clearing out the notes, but we're not doing a whole episode on it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, so first up, Bored Ape Yacht Club is building a metaverse of its brand identity. Oscar Mayer Wiener released a frozen hot dog flavored ice cream pop. A man built his own ISP instead of paying Comcast $50,000 to expand hundreds of homes. A guy posted to Reddit that got how many upvotes does this have? 129,000 upvotes. That says, "Today I fucked up. My 20-year-old female girlfriend of 2 years told me the music that I play during sex is weird and a major turnoff, and it turns out to be a song from Hudson Mohawk called CBAP. Everybody's making fun of him."
I have it right here if you want it.
Yeah, go ahead and play that.
Sure, this is the song.
This is the music a guy fucked to for 2 years straight. Everyone's making fun of him because how do you fuck to this?
Does the beat drop? Or?
Yes.
Here you go, John. All right, get sexy now. Get pumping.
Yeah. Comments are incredible. Oh, God. What else do we got on this docket? He's even in right? I don't care right now. Okay. Another, there was a Tinder profile going around that's absolutely chaotic. 5'2", 130 pounds, 26, BMI 17, cuss, no, drugs, no, drink, no, country queen, steel toe boot, eyeballs, wedding ring, bride, heart emoji, 3 children, will weld your heart back together, always has black boogers, if you know, you know, daily smoke, and then the eggplant, and then the hot sweating emoji. Works Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7 as a welder, off Friday, Saturday, currently live in my car. Ask why if you want. Mama to a perfect angel who was killed by my sister. No! Loves cleaning ears and popping pimples. I'm severely damaged and I don't get attached to many people, but when I do, it's for life. I will literally treat you like you're a king and my baby. Pet-free Pisces social smoker. Oh my God. A woman, the girl explaining meme woman was interviewed. Turns out she wasn't explaining I have a meme here. April 1905, Napoleon is master of Europe. Only the British fleet stands before him. Oceans are now battlefields. She's not doing that. She's just at a music festival, and she's Spanish, I believe. And then this last one,
Got it.
I found Vincent Gallo's website. He's selling himself as an escort for ladies only for $50,000 that you can purchase from his personal website under personal services. And there are 4 paragraphs explaining the deal. So that's the internet, guys. What the fuck is going on out there?
I like the little. There's a Glizzy update in there.
There was, yeah.
There was a Glizzy update. Yes.
Okay, so it's a frozen hot dog treat.
Yes, it's a frozen hot dog treat.
Is it made with real meat parts, or do you know? Like, what's it? How is the flavoring achieved?
I don't know how the flavoring is achieved.
Steeping. Steep it.
Yeah, it's like making hot dog tea.
Yeah.
You steep it in water or perfume.
I feel like there was also so many other things that happened on the internet this week that you didn't even get close to, which like a lot of it was like celebrity drama like celebrity things that I was just removed from, and
Don't
saw
worry,
a few
darling.
TikToks trying to explain it and still could not really grasp
Funnily
it.
enough, the girl explaining meme was used in conjunction with the drama concerning Don't Worry, Darling. Which was hilarious.
Yeah, the girl explaining meme just absolutely ripped through all of social media over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then it was gone quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
we
a
don't
lot.
need to talk about any of that stuff because I don't understand it.
I do want to touch a little bit more on this dude who was playing this song for 2 years while pleasuring his
that's
ex-girlfriend. Now
that one's probably the most
this
recent.
ruined his life.
Yeah, the most recent thing.
This Reddit post ruined his life. So he didn't use like a throwaway account. He used his real account.
Oh no!
His girlfriend's younger sister, put it together. That it was him.
Wow.
Because he had played that song at dinner one time to her parents to say what kind of music he liked.
Oh,
my God.
He likes
The
one
reason-
song. That's
the
the only
reason
song
why-
he likes.
He said he had a
quote here.
playlist, and this was one that was
there's
on it.
This was one that was on it, but so the reason he uses it because when he started having sex, he was like, I'm a little stiff, like, well, I mean, in more ways than one. But he's like, I'm trying to find a way to get in the groove. He saw something on the internet, said, hey, try having sex
Which
to
is
music.
fine.
So,
That's all fine advice.
totally. So he put together a playlist of songs that did it for him. This was the one that he says.
That's just got him fucking amped.
Or is this the one? Yeah, here we go. Here it is. I have both posts open. So he's like, so they stopped. So she was like, hey, I hate that song. Stop doing it. And
Yeah, me too.
And he's like, okay, well, thank you for being honest. But he says, it's fucked up the relationship, to be honest, because sex feels awkward now. The other day we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune playing in my head. She recognized this and asked me to stop.
Oh no!
Oh my God. Also, what is the rhythm? What?
Yeah.
I can't even
I don't know,
imagine what
dude.
that sort of motion looks like in the bed.
God.
I don't know either, but it's like, do you have to be on top to perform this one? I think it's like a whole that you're the star of the show kind of
Yeah,
moment.
for sure.
That's main character energy, really.
This little like a couple sentences right here just really ties it all together for me. I just love this phrase because he's so disappointed. I thought the song was perfect, and I always thrust along with the tune and feel it gives me the perfect rhythm for doing the D2. I usually bust to this song and find it devastating that she hates the song. That's his busting tune.
I thought he
dude.
was gonna say that his busting was devastating.
Yes.
So he revealed his face on TikTok. His
Oh my
relationship's
God,
over.
what?
He's trying. I don't know what's going on with this guy, but his
Yeah.
name's Tyler too, and he's done now.
By the way,
He's done now.
by the way, it took
He's
me
moving to Antarctica.
It took me
Yeah.
forever to find the original post because I was seeing everybody from Twitch streamers to TikTokers to Instagram posts talking about this fucking post, and I finally found it, and the comments are incredible.
The comment that kills me is this. It's one of the earliest comments from the entire thing, and it's just like, "There's no way this guy's for real. There's no way you can be this."
Well,
like,
that's literally the first. It's like I think the top comment, and it says, "No way can someone be this clueless. No way. I refuse to believe it."
That's what it was.
Somebody else says, "This must be a god tier shit post. I admire your girlfriend's commitment and willpower. I cannot stop laughing at the mere thought of someone fucking to that song and rhythm."
Which for the record, really quick, was this.
There's another. I'm glad.
Like someone's letting the air of the balloon slowly.
One of the comments that's like highlighted says, "This man's literally fucked his girl to robot dolphin sounds." This sounds like an inflatable clown toy falling down the stairs. This song is the song that plays when the psycho clown at a haunted carnival is stalking you. They're just awesome.
Oh, God.
That's great.
I like when I want to intro the whole episode with this. This is like, how do you just...
I can't, dude. I hate it so much.
Well, great.
Yeah.
What do we do from here now? I mean,
who's got a segue?
We can talk about our topic now, I guess.
Yeah. Let's focus this episode now. All of these in my notes was just like I could feel the anxiety building up, and I feel a lot better now.
Good.
Well, don't worry. We're not going to talk about... I mean...
Don't make promises you can't keep.
It's very true.
No,
you know what Harlan's capable of.
I will say this before we start.
I've already made a fisting hand motion, and we're fucking 5 minutes in, so...
I do think this episode is one that I would classify as a discussion episode.
Okay, put our thinking caps on.
Where
Yes.
I think the two of you will have opinions, and I've prepared a lightweight framework for us to exist within tonight.
Okay.
I love guardrails.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fine, guys. It's really tame. We're just talking about the latest in social media. We're going to talk about BeReal, and more specifically, what's the deal with BeReal?
Hey, what's the deal?
With BeReal.
With BeReal?
with BeReal. What's the deal with BeReal? Let's dive in.
Speaking of doing Seinfeld parodies, this was another thing that I think happened the other day, him wearing fucking streetwear.
Oh my God. It exploded.
What's the deal with streetwear?
I saw someone that said every graphic designer living in Portland right now looks like this.
And they're all insufferable.
20-year cycles of things, guys.
Yeah.
20-year cycles.
All the money in the world, and he still wears fucking dad shoes.
I guess it's like 30 in this case. What year did that episode air? Jesus, like 93?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Good Lord. That's 30 years ago, right? Or am I doing math wrong?
You're right. That's right. It
Holy,
sounds
he's
like it shouldn't be, but it is.
Oh my God. Okay, what's the deal with BeReal? You guys are aware of what BeReal is?
Yes.
Yes.
I am vaguely. I don't have the
I
app.
am on it.
So I also made an account just to see what.
I know.
all the fuss
I
was
added you,
about.
and you didn't do anything.
Oh really? I've been.
You left
After
me hanging.
one day, I was like, this is enough. Thank you. I wish I would have looked at what you had done though now, but I wasn't about to give it up to the fucking. No, I'm out of here after this. BeReal was actually invented in 2020, but it's been having its moment this year. As of August 2022, BeReal has 124 listed employees. I think this is an important metric because it can kind of give you an idea of how many people you can touch with such a small staff, comparatively. According to the trending news website, Social Media Today, downloads of the app have risen 315% since the beginning of this year. And it's now ranking 4th at the time. I think it actually hit number 1 for a little bit there on iOS. But at the time of this, it was ranking 4th of the list, the most downloaded social media apps behind Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest.
God.
Just so you get an idea of where it's swinging, like what league it's
Right.
in.
It's so weird to me though that people are still downloading Instagram and WhatsApp though. Like apps that have been around for over a decade now. It's just funny to me.
Well,
is
Harlan,
interesting.
people keep being born,
Oh, that's right. That sucks
So
too.
time kind of like moves
dude.
on, and people come of age at a certain point where they want to join the social media that may or may not already exist. Or there are people that, like me, every once in a while have to like delete an app from their thing because it won't load properly, and then you have to re-download it.
Oh,
That all counts, baby. It's all legit. It's all fair play.
that's true.
It's also just like, to me, it's like you're entering the Matrix. Let's talk about the fucking dead internet theory once again. We're back in there, baby. Everyone's locked into this.
Yeah, no one exists
deal.
anymore.
Here it is. August 9th is when it hit #1 on the iOS store. So that was when it peaked. I had that note written down here. I don't know why I didn't edit that fucking first thing. You're welcome, people. You get the thorough, unedited, raw deal. So BeReal. I feel like a grandpa talking about this. Not to be,
no, lean
ageist,
into
I
it more,
guess.
Kyle.
Yeah.
BeReal encourages people to show your friends who you really are for once. By removing filters and opportunities to stage, overthink, or edit photos. Okay. It was founded in 2020 by Kevin Perot and Alexis Berriat. And in the time, it is, oh my God, it has reached over 10 million downloads and a valuation of 600 million as of May 2022.
Dang.
So 600 million. The BeReal monthly active users as of July, it was, holy shit. Daily active users 921 with a total amount of downloads of 21.6. Oh wait, hold on, I'm reading this wrong. Oh yeah, this is, okay, here we go. I've got it, guys. I've got it right here. From July 2021, which had the app had 921,000 users.
900. Okay.
A year later, in 2022, in July, it now has 21.6 million users.
Okay.
That's a lot.
So just shy of 3 million people here. Something to think about is how, well, I guess we'll talk about the money aspect in a little bit. Now, let's talk about it right now. $600 million this fucking app has raised.
This episode is so fucking chaotic.
Yeah.
Dude, my brain is still, I'm living right here. I can't get out of this. I'm trying to keep us on
rewired
track,
his goddamn brain.
but I'm stuck in this. Okay, so
Is
think
that
about this.
is that what it's like to live with like ADHD? It's just that in your head all the time. I imagine that's kind of it.
Definitely. It's that, and you also thinking about like 17 other things that you should be doing at that point.
Right.
Yes. So, if they've raised $600 million, but the platform itself is not monetized in any way, what that means, based on the amount of users, that you as a user of BeReal are currently valued at $200 per person.
Okay, I see.
So that's the investment. You are, John, as a user, and me, I guess, as well. We are both expected to spend at least $200 for them to break even on us at some point.
On what?
Exactly. I don't know if how they're gonna monetize this beyond just selling fucking data.
Yeah, which is honestly what fucking everybody does.
Yeah. So, but as long as they make $200 off each user, their investment is sound.
Which
I mean, what's
honestly,
probably going to end up happening is they're going to sell ad space. It's just like what TikTok does, just like what Instagram does. It's just going to be in their format, which is honestly bizarre because the way that it's set up is you have, well, I mean, you want to talk about how this works, Kyle? You didn't use it at all, did you?
I did. I took one photo. I have that as the next section, but I want to bring up that the monetization plan in my mind is very much like Grizzle in Parks and Rec. If anyone has seen that show, Grizzle just sells the entire town's fucking data and like cashes out basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, so John, if you want to, you can break down if you'd like
Sure.
how BeReal works.
So I downloaded, my wife and a close friend of hers decided to download it, and I overheard the phone call and was on it. I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll do it too. And basically what you have to do is you are prompted at any given point in the day, and it is completely random, to be real. And the notification on your phone says, time sensitive, you have 2 minutes to show that you're being real.
Dude, you know people are struggling to put on makeup and find the right lighting in those two.
I mean, it happens. Yeah, it happens at any fucking time. It is just totally random. And so at that point, when you take a photo, it takes a photo of what you're seeing, like whatever you're pointing your phone at, And then it also takes a photo of your front-facing camera and posts those two things. But Kyle, I mean, you did mention that there's no, staging or filters or anything like that. Our team put together, and that's a lie. That's definitely a lie.
Interesting.
You can post late. You can post whenever the fuck you want, and you can also retake photos. You can retake, I think, 3 or 4 times. You can just be late.
I have notes on this.
It will tell you or tell everyone that you posted late.
Oh, that you're a fraud.
That you're a fucking fraud.
Wait, hang on. It'll narc on you?
Yeah.
It narcs.
What the fuck?
It also shows, it has little ticks. It shows how many times you took photos before you submitted the one you do.
Fucking love that this app is a rat.
Yeah.
It's a narc.
But I mean, like, I mean, for me, who has been doing it for, I think, almost a week at this point, 9 times out of 10, I'm not doing anything all that fucking interesting that warrants a photograph. A lot of the time, I'm sitting at my desk. Sometimes I will miss it, and it'll just be in my phone, like my pocket, or I'm driving.
Yep.
Wait, so you're telling me you don't swerve through traffic to stop and take a BeReal?
Yeah. Or just fire it off while I'm driving.
Yeah.
Done. I'm being real.
That's the thing I've picked up on with this app. There's a creator that I follow, and she posted like on her Instagram all of her BeReals over the last like couple days, and they're all like so uninteresting. No shade to the creator, but they're like
not interesting
at the park, or they're in front of their desk, or they just got out of the shower, and it's like, okay, so you're just doing stuff, which I guess like on one end that is the interesting aspect of it, to demystify the social media influencer in a way. Like, I get that that's the point in a way.
Yeah, this is like negative, like the nega, like social media. It's supposed to be the opposite of all of the, like, you know,
staged,
the glamorized, the very much like produced or planned, all of that.
But then, like, what is the content you're consuming? If you're following, especially somebody that you like that is not like a Kardashian or whatever, I
don't think that exists yet, though. It's so just your friends.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I mean. Like, there are like quote unquote larger creators that exist using BeReal. But then if you're like posting that and people are following you because they know you for like your TikTok content or your YouTube content or whatever, and you've got, say, 100,000 followers, like, what are your followers getting out of it that they aren't themselves? Like, it's just a weird disconnect there for me.
So let me talk a little bit about this, because we'll come back and answer that question a little bit here. So
I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. You're right. I have.
You're very excited. You're very excited.
You're very right. You're not even ahead of yourself, bro. You were within yourself. Just be real, okay? Just be real for fucking once, okay? You're there.
Trying.
The idea is that you are not supposed to be monetizing your time or building a following on this platform. This is what the CEO wants. The CEO, Alexis Barriott, he's ex GoPro.
Okay.
A GoPro employee. I tried to find dirt on this fucking dude. There's nothing. This dude may as well have just came out of fucking nowhere. He's like French and likes to ride bicycles. I don't know.
Suspect.
So, but he basically has stated, yeah, that's sus.
You ride a bike?
You use your legs.
He has stated that he wants you to spend less time on social media and more time out enjoying the world. So
that sounds like a fucking GoPro employee, you fucking extreme bastard.
You extreme bastard.
Well, I bet he's fucking doing a gainer right now.
Yeah, he's probably mid gainer and he's done. That was it.
But he got it. He got it on tape.
This is supported by you limit the posts that you can make, and limits who can see what you're doing. Also, if you miss your window, Harlan, this is the other weird incentive. If you miss your window, like your 2-minute timer starts and you don't take your photo, you don't get to see what your friends posted that day.
Oh, wow.
That's not true.
So
that's what the design of the app was originally. I don't know if that is
it's
still
not true.
current.
Basically, if you're posting late, you can't see anyone else's until you post.
I see. So there's a caveat.
You cannot open the app and see what everybody else did until you do it. So it's just one thing a day.
I gotcha.
But you're not able to check it like Instagram. You have to be a contributor.
Interesting. Okay, so there's that little bit of like you must participate in order to.
Otherwise, you can't interact.
Yeah. Today, everyone was it was laptops. Like it's honestly like it's so bizarre, especially if you're following your friends who are a lot of like 9-to-5ers and sometimes maybe in different time zones. It's just like cool. You're at work just like me. Nice.
Yeah.
Way to go.
So as far as your question of like, what are your followers getting? I don't think you can really like search for celebrities, John.
What is the value
I
of
haven't
the
tried,
content
so
that's being
basically,
created?
The way that you navigate through this is there are friends that are in your contacts that you can add, or you can invite people from your contacts to add, or there is a discover section, which is who the fuck ever.
Right.
And honestly, a lot of high schoolers. And it's just really weird. And it's people posting fucking whatever. Like, we looked at it, and it was like some girl posted she was just crying in her car.
Cool.
It's like
Love those.
some other person was just like on campus. Like someone was like at track. It's just not interested in any of that.
I as a about to be 36-year-old man, I don't need an insight into the lives of teenagers on such a personal level.
I know that there was a vacuum kind of created. There was that whole. It felt like all of a sudden one day, even the Kardashians were dissing Instagram and wish they could just open up Instagram to see photos of their friends. I'm like, dude, that's not what you want because you wouldn't make any. Your entire money-making scheme is based on not your friends seeing you.
Yeah.
But the point is though is that was the ethos, that was the zeitgeist. People a few months ago were like,
I remember.
Holy shit, I really wish Instagram was like it used to
Make
be.
Instagram again.
Right.
Yes.
This is filling that void. This 100%. Is answering that call. Yeah. And it is, dude, honestly, it's so funny looking through this. It's almost worth downloading to look through, Harlan, because it will remind you. Like, it'll be nostalgic of like MySpace.
Well, that's what I was.
It's so weird to see how low quality and how not thoughtful these photos are.
Yeah, that
so
really
bad,
is what it is.
Yeah, it's really noticeable too. Really noticeable.
I don't know. It's a bizarre thing. I knew we were going to talk about it this weekend, so I kept it for the week. I'm probably not going to continue.
Just because I don't really see the value in it.
Well,
I don't see like the only thing that you can go back, you can see your memories of like other posts, and it shows you on a calendar of all these things. But it's at the same time like, do I really want to remember that time that I took a photo of my glass of water on my desk to not catch my work screen? Like,
well, this is my
really
thought.
Looking for that.
Totally, man. Totally.
This is my thoughts in terms of like the younger users, because when we were teenagers, it was like none of this stuff really exists, or it was very, very young, and we were still going and meeting, like driving in our cars through town with your friends, listening to music, or going to a skate park and skating, because there weren't these things that we had access to all the information of the world at our fingertips, or it was very rudimentary still, right? So there was more of an incentive for us to physically go do things with our friends in the real world. Now, it's bizarre that there are apps that like this that they basically trick you into participating by having you, like the once a day, you'll have 2 minutes to post and interact. That's it. They are tricking you into participating by limiting the amount of posts, by setting a timer. It's the reason why things like we talked about Wordle is a similar premise. You get one thing a day, you got to participate, and you got to pay attention, and you have to sort of, in a way, schedule your life around participating in this thing, so then you can share it with your friends. Look, I did the Wordle. Look, I did my BeReal. And it is just so weird that is the new trend in internet social media is the app tricking you into thinking you have to participate because we are limiting your use. It's like the world is upside down and cats are dogs and apples are oranges. I don't know what's happening. And
well, I mean, even on that note, Instagram has, I don't know if you guys have encountered this, sort of, I don't know if it's soft launched, but a subscription service for people.
Yes.
So if you are a larger creator, you can set up essentially a Patreon for Instagram.
I just saw that.
And you get early access to posts.
Exclusive
you get
content.
Exclusive things, which is like, really? We're like gatekeeping other things now?
Yeah.
Putting it behind paywalls? Like,
and the other
it's
interesting
photography.
Yeah.
It's a video. Like, come on. It's a weird like guilt thing. Like you're basically being guilted into being on social media in a way of like.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that the forced participation is then to get access to mediocre content that you could just go out in the real world and have.
I see.
As well. Like again, what is the value of the content that's being produced?
As of now,
unclear.
They do have a little bit of a niche market that people are flocking to. What they're gonna do with that data is and how they're gonna monetize it is yet to be seen. Right now, it's in the come on over. You guys remember Google Plus? Remember everyone was like, come over to Google Plus.
Yeah.
This is in that phase. But my question is, I would argue that the limiting and like the forced participation thing, while it's supposed to like kind of promote like, oh, do
community
your thing and then move on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah.
No, that too though. Like, you're part of this thing, and then you move on, and you don't spend all this time on this app.
Sure.
It almost adds more pressure than already exists.
Yeah.
Which is what. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like it's almost more violent in that way. But the other thing though is, if you really, really, really want to truly, as a benefactor, as an entrepreneur, limit people's time on social media, why the fuck would you make another social media platform?
Yeah, it seems counterintuitive as hell.
So I don't care what this fucking these dual founders are saying and what their mission is. There's nothing. It has to be big. You wouldn't spend your time building this thing if you weren't trying to make money off of it. There's just no fucking money.
Yeah, of course.
It's not sustainable.
You can spin it however the fuck you want. You can say, oh yeah, this is to help. We want to make sure that people are using social media healthily. It's like, no, dude, you're just part of you just added another whole thing and weird peer pressure situation for millions of teens across the fucking world.
Yeah, this is an example of like the best of intentions can have extremely negative consequences. Like unforeseen consequences. Like there will be, if BeReal sticks around long enough, 10 years from now, the CEOs will be sitting in front of the fucking Supreme Court or whichever commission on Congress. Thank you. Like fucking Zuckerberg was.
Supreme Congress.
Mm-hmm.
The Supreme I mean, it might be that in 10 years.
At that
That's
point,
very true. Very true.
But yeah, they'll be sitting in front of Congress with all this data from independent researchers being like, actually, BeReal has led to even more teen suicide and like mental health issues than Facebook did 10 years ago. Yeah. You guys have ruined, you've blown Zuckerberg out of the water.
Let's talk about privacy a little bit while we're on.
Cool, yeah.
So despite the noble mission of BeReal to keep you
huge quotes
using those are the air quotes flapping by like two giant gargoyles of fucking
Schoolhouse Rock style.
Where's that gun sound effect that you had?
Oh yeah, that'll be in there.
Cool, dude. So this is not unlike things that already existed. So that I know this might seem like an obvious thing, but let's talk about it. Through posting a random, unfiltered moment every day at a specified time, which of course you will hit some days and other times you'll be late.
Yep.
Over a long enough period of time, the app could build a more robust profile on you and determine a pretty accurate routine like map out a routine of your life pretty easily.
Or just map out the interior of your house. I'm already
Hey,
imagining.
that's what Roomba's doing now.
I'm already
That's what Roomba's up
imagine-
to.
And
that
Amazon has that now too, so that's fun.
Yeah,
but-
Bezos knows your floor plan.
There is an option in it to turn off location, which is highly recommended. Let me just say.
But I also will say that in this day and age where you can look at a photo and you'd be like, oh, I can see slightly out the window. Oh, that tree and that edge of the house. Boom. That's from this Google Maps fucking driving. Like, things can be put together pretty easily, regardless of the location data being active.
That's how people like the FBI found like black bloc protesters was looking at the shoes that they bought or a specific t-shirt that was sold by Etsy. It's like, why would it be any different being able to see the foliage outside of your front like window?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've already talked about this like WeChat too, though.
Yeah.
Like those privacy, like the Chinese government having full access to literally everything you do or say.
Also,
on there as written into the terms.
I don't trust the little slider that says turn off location service. Like I think that that's all bullshit. I think that is like sugarcoating it or like a placebo to make you feel better. 100%. Snowden said it, man. They can access all of that shit, baby. Even if your computer's turned the fuck off.
I have this quote here, which is interesting because it specifies the jurisdiction here as well. So, BeReal's privacy policy is under the jurisdiction of the European Union General Data Protection Regulation.
Okay.
I'm not going to pretend to know what that means, but I will continue reading this quote.
Okay, cool. Welcome to 20,000 Leagues Under the Internet, guys, where we do surface level research.
and I said, we go deep on our own opinions, but not on the research. Deep opinions, surface level research. 20,000
We're maxed out at 3 feet.
Listen, the title of the show is a joke if you didn't get it by now.
I mean, there's really only so much research you can really do on this.
We have day jobs, people.
Come on, people. But no, these laws that are under this European Union's General Data Protection Regulation stuff, it promises to not sell personal data or information without prior consent. But
you can say promises all you want, motherfucker.
This social media platform could potentially choose to sell your data to third parties as it becomes more popular and more profitable. Profitable meaning more investment money behind it, more bigger pieces of pie.
Right.
I love the specificity here.
Which makes you more vulnerable to mild to extreme invasions of privacy, ranging from targeted advertising, blah, 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 to legit surveillance. So,
all right.
It just depends like the people that hold your data are the key holders.
Well, you know what? The surveillance, maybe they can take better photos of me than I post on BeReal. Huh? Positives. Positives.
Oh no!
Okay,
Oh god, Kyle's about to explode.
We're back to shitty Shark Tank. Cue
yes.
the music.
Do we have music for this? I don't know if we have music.
We have music.
We do now.
We have music for this. Okay. So, shitty Shark Tank.
This song is good for anything, man. You know what? Maybe you can fuck to it.
You can do it.
Don't knock it till you try it, I guess.
Okay. Shitty Shark Tank idea. It's BeReal, except you have an account, but you're not allowed to take any photos, but your FBI agent will take photos of you
on your behalf.
So you can see they're capturing of you.
It's just surveillance photos of you throughout the day. It's called Be Seen.
We watch.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. Invest.
Oh shit.
Invest now.
The other thing with the privacy, because I thought about this a second ago, is I can see if someone's not paying attention to where they're at or what's behind them, you taking photos of some sensitive material, whatever that may be defined as within your life. If you're a government official, that might be treason. Or if you're a sex pervert, maybe your fleshlight you left out. Oopsie. Like, I can see that being.
what I'm seeing is a lot of people posting their emails, like their whatever they're working on. So like they're just like, well, I'm working, I'm like shooting through emails, and they'll just hit like whatever their Slack is, or like
opportunity for some corporate espionage.
That's a really good thing to bring up right now, though, because the other implication here, if they have a data breach, so okay, get this.
God, Jesus Christ.
BeReal is based on their terms and conditions. They're allowed to store your data for 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
So
I don't see a problem with that. That's
if at
fine.
any point, totally, if there is a data breach, something like a sensitive email that was photographed or something from 4 years ago could be leaked, and then if it's can imagine it being like the fucking smoking gun in the case,
yes,
or something that puts you away, or I mean, it's just like the implications of like this data being stored, hopefully securely, hopefully not sold to anyone.
No,
but the fact that they're
never.
storing it at all is just gnarly, and they have a legal right.
We're just
They have
gonna
a legal
keep
right
on
to
to
what you're posting.
We're hold on to it for safekeeping. You just let us know if you ever need it back, or we're just gonna hang on to it.
Yeah,
We're gonna hang on to it. Just don't even worry about it. We got it.
But I mean,
we
even
got it.
if BeReal decides they want to sell something, or if they want to sell your data, they have up to even if you haven't been using it for 3 to 4 years. This is kind of like quitting smoking, and you're kind of healing for some years. Like your lungs go through a healing process. Just because you delete the app doesn't mean it's done, dude. They got you for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, man. 2 or 3 martinis and you're craving a cigarette.
You're in there, baby.
What are we talking about? Sorry.
I have some fun social media stats I want to run by you guys, just to really drive home how much the humanity is really using social media. And I already know how this is going to go a little bit. So, according to a 2022 report, 12.5 trillion hours are spent online, which is a new high. It's a new thing. That's a huge amount.
Well, it means we're getting better at it,
spent on the
Kyle.
internet.
The more hours means we're getting better at it.
There's more access. There's more time.
We should be proud of the amount of time we spend on social media.
Yeah, we talked about how many hours does it take to master something? Like, I think we've got
10,000.
10,000. No,
I think we got it.
We are god tier users of the internet now.
Now, here's what I want to drop on you guys right now. Does anyone have an idea of what the average time the average user spends on the internet? Sorry, specifically social media per day.
9 hours.
8.
No, it's 2 hours and 27 minutes per day is the average user. How much?
8 hours
do you
would be
spend?
ridiculous.
Do I spend?
Yeah.
What was the question?
How many hours do you spend on social media a day?
Oh,
Yeah, Harland.
So many more than 2.5.
Right. So, but that's an average. So
Sure.
2.5 is the average.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm sure if we whittled out all the boomers are actually on the internet quite a lot too.
Yeah, just constantly on Facebook.
I actually have I have some stats to back that
Hey,
up.
who's fucking up our averages here? Who out there is? You need to get on the internet more. What the fuck, dude? We need to bump those numbers up.
Who's dropping those numbers?
This is
down,
horse shit.
Those octogenarians.
Yeah, exactly.
Get them hooked up. Come on.
Babies. How young can we start kids on Instagram? That's what I want to know.
Oh God, I feel like people are on there at like age 10 now, taking selfies.
I think we can start earlier.
Doing the Kylie Jenner lip challenge at 8.
Oh, with the Gatorade bottle.
Bad. So, with that math of the average person spending 2.5 hours per day, this means the average social media user will spend 894 hours and 15 minutes on social media a year. This is average. This equates to over 5 weeks of your entire life spent straight on social media.
It's a big deal.
People, this is, once again, I know people who spend more than 2.5 hours per day. I think myself, I'm on Reddit. I'm on, I feel like I got some of those social medias.
Twitter.
I probably spend rarely. I think I probably realistically spend an hour to 2 hours a day on social media.
Well, yeah, and then like you use Discord probably more than either of us. Like that's technically a social media.
Yeah, but I use it just for like chatting. Like it's a group chat
Sure.
for me, for the most part. But you know what I mean?
How are we
But it's like,
defining it? How are we defining social media though?
well, I mean, is texting social media?
I think so. You're sending
I don't
media.
think it is.
Socially.
It's not public.
No.
Oh, it's not
It's not-
public. That's a good
It's
That's
not public,
that's
though, or,
communication. That's not
It's
social media.
communication. Sure.
Yeah.
Unless you're
But
in a group
anyways,
chat with
regardless.
like 100 people, then
Yeah.
I mean, but to be fair, WhatsApp is kind of considered amongst these stats too, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe
I
that
think
is-
the
that
line is
valid.
becoming more blurred.
Yeah. Okay, I want to kind of drop you guys some fucking fun stats here.
I'm not enjoying the classification of fun here.
Yeah. You might need to pull up a thesaurus. Kyle.
I like these. These are kind of fun, dude. How about riveting?
How about spicy?
Spicy.
Okay, so I just sent the 2022 statistics for social media channels, the amount of monthly users
Okay.
by platform.
Wow. Facebook's still real high, like higher than I
Yeah.
thought it would be. At
scary,
2.9 billion monthly active users. How did Skype even fucking make this list? Down at number 18 at 300 million.
I feel like it's
Only
used for
just
international
squeaking out
conversations a
Microsoft
lot.
Teams.
Well, and I'm sorry though. Hang on. There's one on here that we haven't mentioned, and it's right next to Skype, which is Quora. How are users on Quora?
Archives, baby.
How are there
No,
more?
Harland, the massive hole that Yahoo decided to
That's
leave
true.
in the internet community by just fucking sucking out all of that answers.
Closing up
vacuum,
shop.
man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you really look at this, just for the listener, I'm sure, Harlan, I don't want to give you work, but I'm sure you're putting this up on the screen for reference. But for the listener, Facebook is number 1 at 2.9 billion. YouTube is at 2.2 billion for number 2. Number 3 is WhatsApp with 2 billion. Number 4 is Instagram at 2 billion as well. Number 5, Facebook Messenger, which kind of was fucking weird for me to see.
Well,
but that's at 1.
It's a separate app, I guess.
It is. It's a standalone app that's still within the metaverse.
I think it's
which,
integrated.
if you look at the top of this,
Sorry, I think it's integrated into Instagram now, though. If you go to Instagram, it's got
Yeah.
the,
Oh,
the
interesting.
Facebook Messenger icon.
yeah, you want to know why though? Because within these, there's 4 fucking metaverse apps. Like they're all like Zuck's all over. It doesn't matter if he's not number 1. I mean, he is number 1. Fuck.
Zuck, dude.
The Zuck is all over this shit, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, TikTok is like the fucking, to me, the god tier social media right now. It will have its day where it falls. It's not this day though. That is number fucking 7.
Yeah.
Well,
That is
I mean,
down there, man.
You're coming up against 2 or 3 actual like messaging platforms
Yeah.
where people are using them to communicate. Like what
For
we
sure.
just talked about with WhatsApp. Like you can have a WhatsApp and not have Instagram or TikTok or any of those things, but that's still attributing to those numbers.
Right.
There's no
Totally true.
doubting TikTok's popularity. And it's also like the people who are also watching TikToks on fucking Facebook. Like,
Yeah.
those numbers are not accounted for.
There's a lot of cross-pollination going on here.
Yeah.
Maybe except for WeChat, which I am quite nervous with the numbers that they're putting up here, by the way.
I don't think people have a choice.
Well, people don't have a choice, and that's, again, why we talked
Yeah.
about this, but god damn. God damn.
I also sent some stats about video engagement and stuff that are not necessarily remarkable. They're other than just like the last one,
Yeah.
which is according to 83% of video marketers, using video has helped increase average
Yep.
time that users spend on a page.
Well, yeah, I mean, and we've covered that to no end with like the stupid food. Like those
Yes.
people that are essentially shit posting to get past a minute
Or
of
like
views.
posting vaguely fetish.
If it was a photo,
Yeah.
you would just fucking
Move
walk
on.
by.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you want, like, they're not gonna fucking really put that in their sink. Oh my!
Yeah,
come over
that-
here. They're putting this in their sink.
Yeah,
They're
it's
making
the
spaghetti on the floor.
rage watching.
Yes.
It just feels like an absolute manipulation.
100%.
But of course, it's marketing's flavor of the week or flavor of the decade, I guess, at this point. And then having a platform such as TikTok, which is primarily, I mean, it is
Only.
all
largely
video.
is interesting because it's changing it's shifting the narrative from what Instagram dominated the market with for a while, which was still photos.
Well, and yeah, Instagram, if they really, they're just so dumb. Like, as technology has improved, of course, uploading and sharing video would get easier to do and look decent. And they completely missed. If they wanted to stay on top, they would have seen that coming, right? And they just totally did not. Like,
I feel like people would have rejected it either way, though. Like, there's so many people that use Instagram for just exactly what it is, which is photographs or
totally.
Keep in mind,
still images.
Instagram was so fucking successful because it was the answer to Facebook, which had become too much of my life. It's text posts, it's videos, it's likes, it's pokes, it's all this stuff.
Yeah.
Instagram was, it's so refreshing. All I do is post a photo and I can scroll and look at other people's photos, and all I have to do is like photos.
Yeah.
And all I see is my friend's stuff. I'm not being marketed to. Remember, that's how it fucking started. Now look at what it is.
Well,
BeReal is an answer to all this shit too, though. Something gets so big and overwhelming that you just introduce a more minimal version. That thing eventually grows to be the big monster.
Or you
and
give
then another thing comes.
This is the thing too, right? Instagram, I think, what's the phrase? Overplayed its hand. I think with being like they tried to, like iterate and change what their service did to the point where every time they did that, it flopped. It was annoying. It was too much.
Identity.
It had no identity. And then eventually it was just completely ripping off other features from other apps that exist. They wanted to be an app, one app to rule them all. And the thing with BeReal,
which other apps do too.
Yes.
Which other apps do?
And the thing with BeReal is, yes, it's a more minimal thing, and they only have one gimmick. I mean, who knows how long that's gonna last, and be their sort of business model. But the more weird shit you start to add to these apps, the less people find them interesting. Have one app that does a thing really well, and that be it. Just keep doing that.
And have the discipline to maintain that and not leave. Because Instagram's identity at this point is whatever they can make money off of. Like,
and even that is not working for them.
No, it's not. It totally lowers their credibility and people's trust in the platform. Also, the amount of times that the UI has changed and people just complain about, oh, now I have to physically click a different button just to see my friend's stuff. I default to like other people's things.
We are creatures of habit, and that comes right down to our phones, where the button is to post, where the button is to see the feed. You fuck with it, and you turn so many people off.
Yeah, there's one of two ways that it can go. It's either going to be very wildly successful and become a new giant thing, or it is going to go the way of a lot of other social medias where people use it for a week to see what the hype is about and then throw it away. Like,
the novelty.
Do you guys remember
off.
Periscope?
Yes.
I was going to bring that up, Jonathan.
So it's essentially the same kind of idea where like Periscope was live video, but you could like, I mean, that was what ended up being Facebook Live.
Facebook and Instagram Live.
Yeah, all of those things.
And it looked like absolute garbage.
Yeah, and you had to like zoom in on a fucking map at one point. Like, it was just terrible. And so I think like, I mean, speaking for myself personally, like I've already kind of lost interest with it. It's like, it is a hassle. I'm not engaged by any means, and I don't care.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm neither gaining nor losing anything by posting later or on time
almost devalues it.
I'm not a teenager. I don't have people that are bullying me to like post on time. Like, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you guys join and start bullying me.
Yeah, and using the word it's a hassle, that's never the terminology that an app wants their customers to feel. It's a chore.
Yeah. You know what the other thing is, dude?
Obligation.
The push notification aspect of it, me, not a heavy social media user by any means. I've had BeReal on my phone for 5 days now. Dude, the most annoying thing, it actually irks me, is seeing alert, time to BeReal. It's like, dude, get the fuck out.
Also,
I just swipe that shit to the side and it's like, I'm being real.
How condescending. Hey, time to BeReal, you fake fuck. Like, fuck you.
Hey, ease up, Holden Caulfield. Come on.
I don't know what it looks like. I don't know. Yeah, catcher in the iPhone. I don't know what it looks like on your phone, John. Like an
Catcher
iOS
in the
version.
Rye phone.
Yes.
No, wait, come back. You need to finish the episode.
Oh yeah, I was making a point. Sorry.
Yeah, we have to sign out.
So the notification on Android is super janky looking. I think it's supposed to be digestible, but it's literally like the emergency sign emoji. And
Yeah,
says
it looks like an
alert.
Amber Alert.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking weird as shit, man.
Has a child gone missing in my neighborhood? Oh, wait, no. I need to take a photo of my feet. Cool. Is this the realness you want? I'm giving away feet pics.
God.
Be real.
Well, that's
On that
BeReal.
note.
I could be getting
We
paid.
made it back. We made it back to actually monetizing it. You can sell your feet pics that you take on BeReal. Which, you know what? How they could do it? They could make BeReal kind of. See, once again, though. Once
We're giving
again,
these away for free.
Yeah.
taken away for free, guys. I feel like this is already a Snapchat thing, dude. Your BeReal photos, they only last for 30 minutes. So if you really want to see them,
Yeah.
friends can. It's public, but
Yeah,
it's
you'll
only
have
for 30
story
minutes.
be reels.
It's like,
Yeah.
did you see fucking Tyler's BeReal? No, bro.
Wait, hang on. I have a question.
Well, too bad, bro. You didn't get to.
What?
Yeah.
How is the app Be Real spelled? Is it REAL?
Yeah.
Okay, so their
It's
next
not like BeReal, like yeah,
No, but the next thing is gonna be they're gonna be Be Reels, EELS. That'll
so like
be
bad
their version.
reels.
Yeah, bad reels. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
That's where you post
Yeah.
all your naughty fetish stuff.
That's
so
where your
follow
feet
us
can
on
go.
all the things.
Oh, hey, yeah, I launched our Patreon account. You can go donate.
yeah.
Um,
Fuck, we should
Good thing we hit that up top.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There was a lot on her plate, but yeah, you can go.
We had a lot to talk about.
You can go. That was actually supposed to be one of the things that I said was new on the internet. Totally forgot. Yeah, you can go
That's why
donate.
you make notes.
There's a couple of tiers. If you pay the $15 a month, we have a mug that you will get sent to you on behalf of us for your patronage, and we'll have new.
Not this one.
We'll have new ones.
This one's mine.
Yeah, we'll have new ones every 3 months, I believe, is how it works on Patreon. So go check us out.
Go do that thing. Yeah, guys. I don't know if anyone has any closing thoughts, but
No.
for me, it's just
Yikes.
Yeah, it's a big one. Big yikes. We're in a new realm of social media. We'll see how long it lasts. We'll see how it evolves, see how it adapts. But as of right now,
Not a lot of
all we
faith.
can really say is good luck out there. And keep it classy. And everyone wanted to know which president was the true throat goat. And
Okay, I do remember this.
And they are all some sort of eldritch monsters of yore, right?
She was also selling videos of her farting in the jar.
I hate this so much. I hate everything about this.
yeah.
Secure to starboard.